first we have to tell you what our definition of the plastic surgery.
Plastic surgery is which change one's appearance through surgical and medical techniques, and for the better route for this way, and the Herbert's law of the
Okay, I have affirmative side. First, why should we ban plastic surgery? Because every surgery carries risk. Any surgery is not without risk, and sometimes the damage is irreparable, and some patients have had their lives destroyed. Serious risk will bring inevitable injury and even permanent harm of your body, which makes huge psychological trauma on patients. And also, all surgery carries some risk, including the chance of infection, blood clots, and adverse reaction to anesthetic. Anesthetic is 麻醉. And some patients in case you don't know, some patients have serious reaction to the anesthesia or sedation used during surgery. Most anesthetic complications occur with general anesthesia. Possible complications like air obstruction and brain damage and blood clots, and they are very possible to make patient to death. And other general risks for surgery may not bring patient to death, but it will cause permanent injury like permanent injury like skin death or asymmetry and injury to sensory or motor nerves. And second, it takes time to recover from plastic surgery. Every plastic surgery needs time to recover, which could not make patients live what they used to live in short time. Therefore, it could influence their career and or studies. Furthermore, patients cannot be what they expect to be in short time. And also, it is impossible to change one's appearance. Oh, sorry, I thought. In general, plastic surgery takes at least 3 weeks to recover, and then even more than 4 weeks to make the new body fix with our body. And it is impossible to change one's appearance immediately. In general, it is even more inconvenient during the recovery. Patients cannot go outside to work, and they cannot move their body whatever they want, and they cannot even wash their bodies. All these steps will make one's life very inconvenient. And third, it is impossible for patients to make them perfect in one surgery. It is very possible that patients might get another surgery to make the previous one look more perfect. It is hard for patients to imagine how their appearance will come after the surgery. If the result is not what they expect to be, they will do it again to make up for it. If the result is really what they want, they will also tend to do it again to make another part of their body to look more perfect. They just can't get their work done. A high percentage of cosmetic plastic surgery patients are repeat customers undergoing their second or third or fourth operation. That is, two-thirds of the plastic surgery patients are repeat customers. And take breast augmentation, for example. Many women opt to change their initial size, or they may need additional surgery due to the breast change from age and pregnancy, and weight fluctuation.
Yes. First, the affirmative says that surgery carries some risk. I have some experience for this. Practice surgery is extremely safe. The American Society of Plastic Surgeons estimates that there is one death in 57,000 procedures, while a study in the medical journal Practice and Reconstructive Surgery put the death rate as slightly higher at about in 455 operations. And in other words, and this said these are very low death rates. And true about the second one. Many surgical procedures require 1 or 2 weeks of recovery. Recovery from surgery is aided by rest and inactive. Through retreat from our usual daily free frenetic activity or running around, work out and keep up with all neighbors' historic connection to the world. We encourage our post-surgical patients to enjoy their downtime. And the last one, before the surgery, discuss with the practical surgeon can make the patients be fully informed. Therefore, the patient can clearly tell the surgeon what they want to be with their body, and the surgeon can clearly tell the patient what their body parts will properly become.
Every surgery carries risk, right? Patients are usually sorry. Although like Sandy said, although the death rate is really low, but there are still permanent harm, which easily cause depression and psychological trauma. These mental problems are difficult to get cured, and patients are always so sure they will perfectly change after the surgery that they ignore the risks behind the surgery. Unfortunately, many of them do not think about side effects and just expect to reach desirable results that will change their life. They say that it takes time to recover from plastic surgery. And usually those who undergo plastic surgery are good looking. The reason they undergo surgery is to make them look better. And so unless they consider themselves as perfect, which seldom happens, they will do it again and again. And third, patients are usually cynical in the first 2 weeks after the surgery because they don't see a beautiful face or body in the mirror. Instead, they see swelling and bruising face or body, right? Because it takes time to recover, and like what I say, it takes more than 3 weeks to recover. So the first 3 weeks they will see an ugly body or ugly face in the mirror. And the third, what? And third, it is impossible for patients to make them perfect in one surgery. And usually those who undergo plastic surgery, that's what I say. And the reason they undergo surgery is to make them look better. So unless
concept was perfect, which is never done more than one time. Yeah, and yeah, that's what I say. And this teacher actually like before the girl was like this one, and then she do it after, and the post organization, they will do it again and again to make them perfect. They think they're perfect. And yeah.